Hello, welcome to my Valheim Forever world. It is, for me anyway, it's the day after Valheim's 5-year anniversary and they dropped a surprise update. I'm really pumped to check some stuff out. They added some items, so that's what I want to check out today. I'm really excited. It's also very hard to think about this game being out for 5 years. I played probably about 2 weeks after release and just went hard for like 2 years. Oh, this game's been such a blast. It's been so much fun on the channel too, so I'm excited to check out all the new stuff. See how much we can... Oh, there we go. Celebratory cap, flower garden, fey lights. It was probably giving me some of the recipe unlocks a little bit before I kind of ran a little early to all my stuff, so to out on that rock. Interesting. Huh. This could be another Mandela thing, but my food's carried over from last time. Could be another Mandela thing where I'm just misremembering. All right, we got our 17 minutes. Let's go check this stuff out. Had a lot of fun in the swamp last episode. Finally found one. That was exciting. Cool, got that done. Just upgraded some armor. Let's check out some of this new stuff. There's Celebratory cap. Deer hide, bear hide, amber pearls, and bronze. Cool. And then there's... maybe it's on the forge. Hold on. There's another item that made me laugh really hard. I might not be. Oh, I feel cold. All right. So when you upgrade your gear, it unequips it. Let's get rid of some stuff too. I kind of did a lot of adventuring the last time, which gotta be one of my favorite things to do in this game. Let's do leech trophies. I got 3 of those just in the few minutes I was there. Nice. Well, that was the same chest. I really want to move all of my food and mead stuff all together at some point. I don't have food on me. Should probably... You can... That's funny. I just ate it from the chest. Oops. There we go. What did I just hear? Is that... I think it was a brute. Oh, there's a... Oh, right, I forgot. Yeah, that raid took out a lot of my torches. I should probably put some of those back. So let's work on that a little bit. Also. Kind of just repairing from... So, Rocky getting sad right before that raid in the last episode, I'm pretty sure was intentional. I know it likely wasn't, but it was still really funny that it happened to be Rocky doing that like seconds before it happened, so let's do blood bags in there. I'm pretty sure I'll probably keep those with my mead stuff. Okay. I need to get some wood. I need to replace some torches. And then I need to look at probably being furniture. Yeah, this fey lighting. Ooh, fine wood and thistle. Flower gardens. Might need to find some get some more fine wood today. Give me those thistles back. And my dandelions are over here. Yeah, so this would just be the spot that would make sense to move all of my food and stuff together. Oh yeah, I'm looking for this. Okay. I'm also going to work on some base defenses today. I definitely... Oh! My finger slipped. Definitely need to after that last one. So I got a suggestion that I actually really like to build like an airlock type of thing. So like have the door here still, but then have an extra layer of walls. Did they? Okay. I mean, I can go fight this dude right now. Here we go. Oh, they destroyed my cart. Okay. I think I want to go around and level out a little bit more of this land too. Oh my god, my inventory's full already. Alright. I did grab a bunch of stuff to decorate and then decided to leave my base, so. Okay, lights the base up a little bit more. Kind of replacing some of the stuff that I lost. Alright. Fey lights. Oh, those are sweet. Do they actually give off light and or comfort? Oh, that's so cool. Let's see, does it bump comfort up at all? Does not. Okay, 58. Let's go. Let's do a flower one right here. Okay, that's a couple things I can do with the new. I think I need to add some of these, but I really need to like increase my base size and everything if I'm going to be thinking about adding the archery target and twig. I really like these though. Like permanent Christmas lighting. Oh yeah, and like this, that's sweet. Much needed decoration. That's awesome. And I'm glad they introduced some earlier games stuff too. And I'm nearing mid game right now, so it's just cool that when an update comes out, it's not just like, nope, you gotta keep playing. Gotta rebuild my signs too. I'll redo my cart later. Not really too worried about that right now. How those carrots doing? Pretty good. I was kind of bummed I didn't find any turnips in the last one. Oh, they have a little particle effect too? That's amazing. There were also some emotes added, so let's check those out. So if you hit enter, there's going to be emotes. /love you. That was one of the new ones. That's so cool. And then let's see. /vibe. That was the other one. That looks like me when I'm sleeping or on a boat in a straight direction. Let's see what else. I think that was it. The 2 new emotes. Those are cool. I like that. Alright, I think I'm good to deposit all my food again. Nope, not those. I need to get these other couple of bees out there too. I had a couple labels out when they got destroyed. That's so sweet. Just the little added design there is awesome. I'm excited. Need another bite. Oh, I didn't grab my... just to have it for when I do need it. Okay. Actually, I need to grab a... might as well just grab the whole stack plus some. So bees, I think I explained this in a different one, but I'll do a 2-meter beam, put a 1-meter beam on there, break this one, and then I'll just kind of eyeball that middle hole to like the middle of the beam. And as long as you hear that noise and that the bees are happy, you should be fine. There's tons of different configurations and stuff you can do with that, but so that's one thing. So if it's green, it means it's not grounded. So if you break the... oh my god. Is he making fun of me? That's so funny. He's got X's in his eyes. Oh my god. Where is my... There's my hoe. So I'll go with my hoe. Stand up a little bit. There we go. Once it's grounded, switch over. You'll know it's grounded when it's blue. And that means you can add your bees. Try and center it. Bees are happy. You don't always hear the sound right away. Okay, should be good. Do a little bit more decorating. Actually, no. We need walls. So we'll do little airlock type of things. This is what, 4? I have 36. Should have enough. Maybe I'll go out one more here. Those are green, so let's get the hoe out. Not that I'm going to be really building a ton up here. Want my door back. I don't really need it, but just having this extra level of defense, something I think I need. It's not a ton, but it'll do the job. I thought about maybe having some campfires or something. Ah, it's gonna block the neckbird sign though. Maybe I can just flip it and put it on the other side another time. Alright, now I want to decorate a little bit. Basically just adding some extra support to here. It's not much. Okay. Yep, my smoke's being vented away from where I sleep. Let me make sure there isn't any more furniture I can build. Okay. Actually go and really just wanting to go ham on defending this place now. Better to kind of level it out before. I'll go and replant all this grass. So raise it up where you can, and then we'll cut into it. We can also grab some stone and actually like pump it up a little bit if we need to. And any spots we want lowered a little bit too, we can even them out. Try and get as much as you can where you're standing. So that's where it's going to try and level the ground too. See, I'm standing here. That's all popping up. As long as it's flat like this, I might actually, no, it's actually looking pretty good. I was going to say that might have needed to use some stone to raise that ground, but it was just enough. Try and keep some of these bushes too. I can't replant those, so. Oh, there's a fish. Hold on, squirrel moment. Free fish without fishing. Did it. Another one right here. Cool. Got a smaller pike and a big pike. Okay, so we have this edge here, so I do want it to be somewhat natural, but I also just want it to be safe, so. I think if I have a little platform, I'm not really too worried about it. Flatten it all out and then we'll go from there. Something's fighting that boar over there. This is kind of like my economical way of flattening ground, because you can raise up as much as you can, but it uses a lot of stone, so I like to try and do this first. See if I can get it to my liking to that point. Till you get to a point where you can't raise your ground anymore, and then you kind of have to. Kind of even it out as I come back to the base. Okay, I think it looks all right on that side. Let's check this side a little bit. Not exact. Oh, that actually might work out. I'm going to keep it like that. I think I'll widen this entire little channel out, like right here. feel like the game feels smoother after this update. I think they made some processing changes. I think they might have updated the engine too a little bit. All right. So I'll have to work on this a little bit more, because I want basically this river to like wrap around. It's kind of how I've envisioned it. So defenses aren't perfect right now, but they're better. So let's go into this. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I'll definitely have to move the Neckberg sign. I might move it into here. I think it just makes more sense. Uh-oh. Rocky had a face. I really need to label these. You're looking at me like that, Rocky. You're scaring me. All right, let's go to sleep. Drink some water, do a stretch. I have a standing desk, so I like to do a squat or two. Oh, I don't like Rocky's look. I gotta keep my axe on me. I think I'm good on the pickaxe. Alright. Let's go into the swamp for a little bit. Actually, I feel like I'm gonna want some... like a health food. Oh boy. Fire's out. I'm gonna need some wood soon. Oh boy. Maybe I will keep my axe on me. We'll go do that. Alright, Rocky's happy again. Go explore that swamp a little more. Gather some wood. I'm gonna keep my pickaxe over here. Might bring my others with me. I really should patch up these walls so I can walk past here without the undead getting at me. I'm creatively choosing to say undead because I found with the last episode, and you'll probably see it missed maybe once or twice in the subtitles, because I like to try and have subtitles for every video. Draugr, so D-R-A-U-G-R. It was coming out as jogger. So like someone who, you know, goes for a little run in the morning. Man, I had to edit so many of those. It was hilarious. Alright, let's dial in a little bit. I don't want to get too close in the water without meads. There's a bone pile and a corpse pile over there. Yeah, what did I hear? Ancient tree, here we go. So I heard something, but yeah, I need ancient trees. You're about to see why if you're curious. Ancient bark. Now we can build a bonfire. These trees you can't do anything with. Gotta hover over it. Oh, there's a burial chamber right there. Funny. Tree just kind of bounced. Yeah, I'll get a little bit of this ancient bark. I know I'm going to need a lot of it. I do want to try and get some iron today. If I can. I need to mark this burial chamber too. Why not? Ow. There we go. All right, let's refresh the food so I max out my health a little bit more. Chop a few more trees. I want to look for some turnips today too. For the most part, unless you see leeches in the water, or yep, there's leeches right there. So basically once I see leeches, I like to grab my poison mead, and that's gonna actually line out pretty well with my rested buff. So once both of those are getting low, we got a Draugr up here. Oh, here we go, an abomination. Glad I'm on my... Oh, boy. Alright, check the surroundings a little bit. Alright, I should be able to take him. Let's pop this just to be safe. Oh! My favorite way to fight these, stand in the middle and just parry them. Oh. Basically right when they're dropping down. Oh no. I'm just gonna run away and try and pop a mead. So that's an abomination. And honestly, running away was probably not the right move. I probably should have done a dodge roll. Little things. And let's just hope we don't get a raid while we're here. Our defenses are a little bit better though, so we should be all right. Uh-oh. Every time Rocky's sad now, I'm gonna get nervous. Kind of just banking on a corpse run at this point. Grab it, run in, run away. But having backup armor in one of your backup bases is always nice. Just keep a chest with basically anytime you upgrade, swap it out with whatever's in there if you have anything. I should hopefully be able to get in there and take that out. I had him pretty close. When abominations came out, I was actually like in the swamps pretty regularly. Do I hear a bear? Okay, good. Okay, got everything. Got my corpse run. Let's run away and regroup. Yeah, abominations are fun. They're just like early on, they're kind of scary. My favorite strategy is just stand under them, because they're, as long as you're like directly under them, you should be all right. Unlike I just was. I tried to run away and it just didn't work out. So nothing is a guarantee, really, anywhere. Okay. Should be good to try again. His health shouldn't have come back that much. Try and save some stamina. And remember to dodge roll. I should be alright. I know these trophies are probably important at some point, but okay, so they are weak to fire too, so we can... Let's do this. Oh yeah, we're good. As long as I don't run into the water at this point. Where's he going? Might as well just stay here. They're so big, it's kind of hard. I don't want to walk into the water because... Is that a second one? No, he's just... Okay. I don't want to walk into the water because I don't want to get a leech. Because, like, there's one right there. Ooh, there's a house right there. Here we go. Yeah, push that log to me too, thanks. There. That's our first abomination. That's a drogger. A sneak attack. Come here. Where you going? I probably missed him. Oh, hi. Okay, well. I'm pretty much just on... Let me see, where's my... it is getting dark, so... I probably should run back. I just want to stay out of the water, and it's really hard to do in the swamp. Oh, that's a bear! I knew I heard one, I just could never see it. Okay. Wow, my inventory is maxed out. Is it just me? Like, I feel like enemy pathing is just way different. I don't know. I'll mark these. I actually had a question about, I don't know if it was a question like, why do you do this? Or is this actually beneficial? I'm not 100%. But, marking raspberries after a certain point, I really don't. I basically mark them wherever I have bases, just so I'm, you know, going around doing chores and stuff. I know roughly where things are at. It's helpful to know. Okay, so I think, if I'm remembering correctly, that puts me out of poison meads, so I might have to brew some more. But we did it. Took out an abomination. Look at me like that, Rocky. I'm convinced. Oh yeah, I can do. Build a bonfire now. A core, 5 bark, 5 fine wood. Alright, so let's keep roots there. Got some guck too, nice. Maybe I'll keep that with the cores for now. I'm gonna have to rehaul my entire storage. Have to build some more fire arrows too, so have to do that. It's always a lot to do, and it's great. I just heard Figaro with that last repair. That's funny. Oh yeah, we're good on carrots for at least a little bit. A couple episodes. This should last us. I need to... Guess I'll do this, and then we'll do... So yeah, so I always replant a third of my carrots. I don't always, but for the most part. So that would be what? 15? We'll just call it 15. Keep these out for now. Eyeball it in the dark. Apologies for the dark quality here, but something that has to be done. And I kind of want to build the new hat. The one that came out with the... Excuse you. Ah, there we go. Got a resin, I can light this torch. Alright, now I can plant 11 more carrots. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Okay. Grab you, throw you back in there. I feel cold. Well, not for long. Oh, I need 5 core wood too. Hold on. I think I only have 4. Oh my god. I can't even build it. All right, off to the Black Forest then. Wait, do I... Okay. I thought I had another on me, but I didn't. All right, where are my... How did I build that hat again? Tankard. Okay, I was looking for this in one episode. I thought it was in the actual the hammer crafting menu, but it wasn't. Root harness. Oh yes. Easily one of the best armor sets in the game. Ooh, an amber pearl. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go into a black forest. Black forest and fine wood. Iron should be up there, but I think those are... Maybe I should have a chest for like... Oh, that's a lot of dots. But yeah, going back. Trailed off there. Happens a lot. I should have a chest for like project stuff if I need to like step away. Maybe I'll do that with this chest right now. So this will be my bonfire chest. I have one poison mead. Alright, what was that base again? Frost resistance will be nice here in a couple episodes. We won't need to worry about that yet. Honey, thistle, necktail, coal. Necktails. Get like 2 of these. Get those brewing. I think I get 6 for each one. So that'll be fine. Okay, let's go to sleep. Hit the Black Forest. So one thing I can do, actually, and I could just go straight up through there and do some of the burial chambers that I have marked. I could just go through this portal, though, which... Oh, did I name it Haldor? We're about to find out if I remember this. So this is blank right now. We're gonna name it Haldor. Okay, we relit it. That means we're going through the right spot. I always give it a second too, just for the game to remember. All right, there was... Oh, Palestine scared me. Right there. I need some core wood too, so I gotta find pines. There we go, yep. It's gonna be these long, skinny trees. Okay. I'll chop 3 just to be safe. Rude. Oh, that was weird. My view of this gray dwarf. That's another tangent from editing and the subtitles and everything. Every time I say gray dwarf, it'll correct it as great orb. So I'll have to remember to, when I'm skimming through the subtitles, to not edit my little call outs there. 1-star deer, hello. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of money there. Yeah, I'll basically just keep all this stuff here for now. I have 14 minutes. I should definitely be able to get through a burial chamber or two there. But anyway, going back to the gray dwarf, when I was like, oh, the wind, so the wind intensity is up right now, so I saw its eye, and then I saw the wind go like almost perfectly level with the eye. So just, I don't know, it looked cool. Like a delayed, like, lighting effect or something. Ooh, what are you? Have I seen you yet? Probably. Do I have a spear? I think, oh, did I leave behind? I left a item behind at some point. Some carrot seeds, might as well. I'm kind of low. My inventory's not doing too bad right now. Ow. Come here, I need your resin. Ow. Trying to make a torch. I always think they say thank you right there. Just thank you. That's what it sounds like. Yep, chambers, I try to pick up a side of the wall and just kind of follow it. Yep, that's already added, so oh cool, there's our amber pearl for the hat. And then I did get a comment. I'm gonna try and there we go. On the last time I did a burial chamber, I had the camera zoomed out a tiny bit, so I like as I was walking out, it would like do this. It would pop the camera out a little bit, so sorry about that. See, and these are, you know, things I don't really think about as I'm playing, so, you know, if I'm recording and trying to, you know, share my experience, those are nice things to call out, so it's fun to watch. Go. And a lot of bones. So keeping the bone pile active was another comment that I got. So then that way you can farm a bunch of bones and then you can leave. Because the mobs, once you clear out one of these chambers, Nothing respawns in here, so mob-wise anyway. So that's really the only way. Yeah, let's keep that in here. Dang. Oh, ghost. The skeleton didn't even see me, so I got a crit on him. That's funny. I feel like every chamber I've found in this series, I've gotten kind of lucky with all the cores. Like, there's 9 right there. Hoping my inventory isn't going to be an issue. Oh, now we're good. Cool. So there's one that's, I mean, I'm maxed out on inventory, so we'll go in here. We'll mark that as an X. That one's done. Sheath my weapons so I can run. Zoom my camera back out too. Yeah, the 5th anniversary. Wow. I'm still an hour after talking about that and still in awe. My son was like barely a year old when this game came out. Ooh, there's another one I missed. Heard something. Yeah. Anyway, going back. Yeah, my son was, I don't know, almost 1.5 by the time this came out. Barely. So, it's been a good time. I've been having a lot of fun sharing it with this channel. I've gotten tons of feedback, tons of just positivity. So I'm trying to put out in the world. Positivity, constructive criticism, helping each other out. It's important. They're all great life skills. So, oop. All right, I have this on. Okay. Hello, Haldor. Actually, want to make sure. Stack my money. Bring all this with me. And then let's keep that in there for now. Just because I know I'm going to need that for the hat. We'll sell it. So how much is 620 for the circlet? Ooh, we're close. Probably could. Let's do this. They gave me 30. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's get that circlet. Yes. So this replaces your helmet, but it acts as a headlamp. So now I'll be better at going through dungeons and stuff. Look at that. I won't have to carry a torch with me so I can actually bring my shield. Super helpful. Alright, let's go back home. A little bit of backtracking, but that kind of happens when you progress to the next biome. Got to do a little bit of figuring it out. Yeah, I'm gonna get that rested buff back. Oh wait, I don't want stone in this one. Stone in this one. There we go. Oh yeah, this is my Haldor chest. I left those amber pearls back there. Oh, Rocky, you look like you're vibing. Where the heck do I have feathers? Yeah, I need to... I think next episode, maybe, rework this whole ordeal. All the storage. Okay, so I do have one more poison mead. So I think I want to go back. Gotta figure out a spot to build this bonfire. Okay. Carrots are back. Put you back in there. Thinking maybe right here. No, because I'm going to be like in and out. That's kind of a main walkway. Maybe. Throw it right here. I don't have fire spreading on, so And is that an extra comfort? I can't remember. No, it just means... So the bonfire, if I remember correctly, doesn't burn out in the rain. So even if it's raining, we'll be able to... I mean, we have this covered, so... Not a huge deal. But it's nice to have. Plus, you can build a pretty sweet lighthouse build out of it. Need to restock my food. I just need to do this in bulk. Like every episode, just so I'm up every time. Hold shift, craft 5. Build a few more carrot soups. Let's do, I don't know, 12. 12 carrots. That'd be 4 mushrooms. Actually, let's do that, and then let's do some minced meat sauce. That was what? 4 meat necktail carrots. Oh, I need to get my boar farm going again. I was kind of lightly planning on that happening this episode. But then they dropped the 5th anniversary update, so... like, well, I gotta check all that out, and I still have to build that hat. So I'm gonna do that before I leave to go hunt for turnip seeds. We got an extra. We will get there. Okay. So I should have, I think I'm going to have like a dungeon chest ready at my little swamp base. Let's go to sleep. Reset, we'll run there, drop my so basically, if I'm planning on exploring, I can drop stuff off in that chest, and then that way it's there. I don't have to bring my pickaxes and stuff with me too. But then when I want to mine, I'll keep my other stuff with me. So like this. Day 61, baby. Oh no, it's raining. Oh, right. Well, I guess I can grab that pearl. Ooh, it's a thunderstorm, too. So I found out, I guess, remembered. I always thought Thor popped out after the Elder, but he doesn't. It's after Mater. I don't remember the exact numbers for this. I know it was at least 1 bronze, so I have to restock my bronze and tin soon. I need to move that ads so bad. Here we go. Celebratory cap. Base item stamina use. Ah, that's so cool. Yeah, see, so it's raining. This fire keeps going. That's really cool. We'll keep that on for a little bit. I also, yeah, I want to check out. I need a bear trophy for that. I wanted to look at the bear items. The bear essentials. So I get more health regen, stamina regen with the set bonus anyway. Damage and regeneration, but weakens you against physical damage. Huh. That's pretty neat. Where? Oh yeah, I had these with that. Throw you in the Haldor chest. Bring you with me. Keep that in there too. That's cool. I like that. The celebration cap. For 5 years of Valheim. Dang it. Okay, gotta run back through it. That's why I need a portal hub too. Technically more resourceful to do it this way, but then you gotta think about it a lot more. Okay, yeah, so in here I'll keep those, my swamp key, diverger circlet, so that way I'll be like ready to mine. Keep the torch in there too, why not? Yeah. Oh, hi, you're still here. He was, camping. Oh, there's so many of them in there. Alright, fire arrows. Okay, we are good to go. Try and stay out of the water if I can. Try to preserve this mead. Let's go a little deeper in the swamp.
I don't like to run around in new biomes. I think I mentioned that earlier on in the series. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh, the bear's getting poisoned. That's hilarious. Alright, well. Check this little house out. There's nothing. Okay. I'll just let them duke it out so I can explore. Alright, so there's a leech. Yep. So, general rule of thumb for me, as soon as you see a leech or something else that can poison you, try to avoid it if you can, but... Ooh. These are cool. Oh, maybe not. There's drugger elites down there. Never mind. Nope. Just... Just visiting, thanks. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen one of those that high up. Every time I've run into one of those, I've always been underwater and I've never been able to really explore it. 1-star leech. Means they drop more blood bags. I'm just on the search for turnips now, and every time I see blue eyes in the swamp, I get scared. Ooh, is this going to be guck I can reach without building up to it? Maybe. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, if I'm looking for turnips, I shouldn't be in the Black Forest. It's just rule number 1. Alright, well, so far, I thought this swamp was huge. It's not really looking that big. So far. I think I'll be able to explore a little bit more of this before the end of this episode, so we'll go check it out. So 6 minutes on my poison mead, 10 minutes on my rested buff. It's plenty of time. Ooh, it's a nice, like, reinforced area right there. Big tower. What's that? Like, dancing blue fireflies. I don't know if I've ever noticed those. I think this would be a slightly better spot to set up, but I'm seeing this side of it now and there's not really much there. Was that a troll? Oh. Dang it. Missing my shots. That should get him. Ooh. Try and stand right here after he dies. Okay. See, did anything sink? No, we're good. Oh, that's cool. Draugr added to the compendium. I don't think I've ever seen one of these. I'm gonna have to go and look at my... Yeah, if you want to pause that, you can. I'm, said it a couple times, I'm notoriously slower at reading, so... rather than adding a few extra minutes to the the episode for me to sit there and do that. Ooh, deer meat. Yeah. But more lore. That's exciting. I gotta keep an eye on my poison timer. I gotta look out for turnips too. I'm not seeing any. There's 4 leeches though. 5, holy. I want to die to leeches. Yeah. Hopefully. Alright, cool. So blood bags sink. So fighting leeches on the ground is ideal. Oh, there's some blobs. Alright. How's my inventory looking? Ooh, we're maxed out. Sure, there's probably some stuff I could drop. Especially if I can find some turnip seeds. Here we go. Alright, how late are we getting? It is almost nighttime. Got 4 minutes, almost no poison resist speed, so I should definitely avoid these blobs. Oh boy, I'm in a pickle now. Oh, and that's our 1-star Draugr. Alright, yep, we are getting away. Oh boy. Yep, I don't want to be here anymore. Avoid the water if I can, but this is my only direct path. There's a random house just in the middle of the water over there. That's hilarious. Nope, avoid the water. And you can, if you really want to help against the water and the leeches and stuff, it's actually a pretty good idea to bring your hoe into the swamp so you can kind of level the ground out a little bit better. So going back to earlier in the episode, you can stand up higher and just level it where you're standing. No turnip seeds, huh? Alright, well, search continues. Oh, there's a little lookout tower. That's cool. Go check that out if we can. Oh no, I gotta build something to get up there. It's like 5 deer over here. Alright, got a minute 40. Made it out so far. Might almost be better to switch over to my Eikthyr, whatever. I always call it Eikthyr, so I'm just gonna say that. But might even be better at times to do that if I'm gonna be planning on exploring. Swap over to that buff. It just feels weird to me to have the Elder buff running around in the swamp. What's the Nax? Oh, cool. Explored, I think, a majority of that swamp, if not the whole thing. Yeah, pretty much. I'll have to go fill in a little bit more eventually, but yeah, I got mining stuff here. I can at least do that one crypt. We're going back home with like 5 seconds left on the rested buff. That's so cool, the blue particles. Okay, so that must just be a thistle thing. Again, probably a thing that I've seen 100 times and just paid attention to it the first time here, or just haven't seen it in a while or really thought about it. That's so cool though, it just adds. This is great. There we go. Alright, let's work on getting some inventory sorted, and then I'll really sort some next time. At least it isn't too bad to just do that. Walk down and that's everything. Cool. So that is going to do it for this one, actually. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you want to see next. I'm kind of needing to go find another swamp, I think. But this one was kind of like, I don't know. I wanted to do a ton of exploring, and it ended up being a little building episode. And I, reinforced my defenses, and the 5th anniversary came out the day before I'm recording this, so some new items to craft. I don't have everything that I've seen, but I did see the emotes and everything too, so I'm like, let's go check it out. So let me know what you thought. Thanks so much. Let's vibe. Thank you. See you next time.